I know I was really scared to climb trees for obvious reasons, but it was so fascinating to me. I wanted to learn how to do it. So this is what I do. I have a steel core lanyard, but it doesn't matter that it's steel core. It's just the one that came with my kit. That goes around the tree. And then, so I use a lanyard plus a climbing rope. Now, extend it up anyway, and then I can just tend my slack by pulling down. It's kind of automatic. You have to make sure that your friction hitch, once it's loaded with your weight, doesn't get too far out of reach. And so that's the way I do it. So I sort of test it on the ground. It probably needs to come back toward me a little bit. This is just a little paracord on a snap on my DMM, but I'm gonna move that around that way. So what I do is spike like normal. One tip that I would give beginners that took me a little while, I guess, to figure out is that when you step in, your legs need to be straight. It helps the spikes dig into the tree. So you can do it either way. You can kind of put your lanyard up a little bit and then spike while you're pulling. That way's a little bit slower, probably more strenuous as well. Or you can flip up, 2, 3. I took 5 steps, so that was probably a big skip with my lanyard. And then tend your slack. This would also work with the Blakes or any other friction hitch. That's the one I happen to have. 1, 2, 3. Again, get your knees straight, tend your slack. When I get up, I like testing my rope every once in a while just to make sure. Again, I'm a chicken shit, so. One, 2, 3, 4. Set my spikes, tend my slack. I imagine if you're doing this for a living, you get broke, but I don't. 1, 2, 4. One, 2, 4. What I like about that is if I slip and held on by my climbing line, and it's a lot more comfortable. This cheap Weaver saddle has a batten seat on the back of it, and it's just comfortable to sit in. This would be super easy on a Blake's with just a split tail here. Cheap and easy, and would work great. Oh. See, I slipped. And the climbing rope caught me. All right, that's it. And then obviously coming back down, I just set my weight on my climb line. And reach up for it. And so that is a little too high, so I'm gonna have to loosen that old press I got there. Bring that down toward me just a little bit more. And there we go. It is fun when you get closer to the ground. Just gonna fuck around a little bit. It's a good place to practice swings.